Should you drop out of college? Most people in this world, more than likely your parents, the only reason you should leave or drop out of college is, I'm spending 4 years in college broke. Alright guys, so as you seen from the title, I want to talk about something that's very important, and that's our future and the things we're going to do later in life. And the reason I decided to make this video is because actually one of my subscribers hit me up on Snapchat. As you see, this is a text message. It made me feel so good inside because she could have went to anybody else and got, some advice, from her parents or friends or anybody, but she came to me. I'm just a random guy, and the fact that she even has the idea to look up and asked me for advice made me feel so good. So I just want to say thank you to her. So if you didn't want to read that, basically what she was saying was she was kind of conflicted right now on what she wanted to do next in her life. So right now she's in school, and she's been doing school all her life. I think she said she was 2 or 3 years in one of those. She wants to be a model and get into the entertainment industry and all that. First off, don't know how to get into it because it's not very mainstream. It's not really, you can't just sign up for it like school. I understand where she's coming from because I was in that same exact headspace literally a couple months ago. I did decide to drop out of college because I felt like, actually, I'm gonna get into that later. And my last advice video for freshmen for high school did very good. And a lot of you guys are actually commenting on that video saying that you about to start up school and all that. You're very excited. Some of you guys are nervous. I mean, you can see it right here. So let's go and get into it. But before we do, guys, 96, bro, I don't even know if the number keeps going up. 96% of you guys do not subscribe. I don't understand why. Like bro, I don't understand why. Subscribe to the channel, please. Like, it's so simple. Go down there, scroll down. If you're on a phone, scroll down. I'm sorry. Scroll down. Go hit subscribe. If you're on a MacBook, scroll down like this. Go hit subscribe. If you're on a, if you're on a computer, use a mouse. Scroll down and go hit subscribe, bro. It's not hard. Please go do it. Help me out. But let's go and get into the video. We got a lot to talk about. Let's get it. Alright man, so that was a long intro. I was not expecting it to be that long. Starting up, I want to get the elephant out the room. Why'd you drop out of college? What's the plan? What are you doing? I don't really see college as like the only way to go. Most people in this world, more than likely your parents, pretty much most people in society kind of see college as the only way to go, and they think that that's the only way to be successful. So the reason I dropped out is because the things college provided, I didn't want. College doesn't really provide freedom. Yes, it gets you a degree. Yes, you can probably make a lot of money. Yes, it's probably the safer route, but you're not gonna be, to me, truly happy. I mean, yes, you probably have some doctors that love their job, but how many people actually want to be, a doctor or a teacher or whatever? Who actually wants to do those things? And no hate to them. Like, we need doctors, we need teachers, we need all of that. I'm not hating on them. Like, I understand we need you guys. Who actually wants to be those things? Like, yeah, you might do it for the money, to provide for your family. That's cool. I'm not hating on it. I was majoring in computer engineering, and I mean, I made my own computer. Like, you can't see it, but I made my own computer. I built it all myself. I actually do enjoy, building computers and all that. But to me, that's not what I really want to do for the rest of my life. That's not, what makes me happy. Now, of course, you can't just drop out without a plan. I definitely have a plan. Right now I have a job, and I'm saving up, and I'm trying to get to Miami with my friends. Me and my friends are going, and I'm gonna try to build this YouTube thing. And as you can see, it's growing kind of steadily. I did start at 0. I'm at 712 right now. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm so confident in myself and the skills that I have that I know that I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I already know, there's no doubt in my mind. Now I know for some people that's not gonna work because a lot of people need that reassurance. Like, if I do this, then I need to know that it's a good chance it's gonna work. So what I'm doing probably ain't gonna work for like 90% of people. I'm not gonna lie to you. The girl that snapped me, she said she didn't want to regret leaving school because she put so much work in, and that's a big problem. That's why I left early, because I didn't want to put so much work into school and all of this just to like leave later, because no one wants to work very hard or something and then just drop it all together and say, okay, I'm done. That's why it was easier for me to just leave, because I was only there for like a couple months. So I was like, I didn't really put that much work in, so it's not really like me leaving something big. So that's my opinion. But like I said, a lot of you guys, that's not gonna work for you, because you need reinsurance. You need to know if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna work. And especially if you got a family, it's even harder. So I understand where a lot of people are coming from. So I know a lot of you guys probably came to this video trying to figure out, should you drop out of college? Now that's not an easy question to answer, because there's so many things that go into it. If you got a family, if you got kids, if you're by yourself, you got roommates, you're still living with your mom. There's so many things that go into it. So I can't just answer specifically for you, but I'm gonna say some things, and hopefully you can like take some things and grab and try to put it together and see if you should do it or if it's good for you. Only reason you should leave or drop out of college is, number one, you have a plan for the future. And it don't have to be like 100%, but you got a plan. It has to be some type of plan. It can't just be like, you can't just say, yo, I'm gonna be a billionaire. That's not a plan. The plan has to be, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna start this type of business. Then later, like 3 years, I'm gonna hire, employees, and then we're gonna build this, and then I'm gonna be a billionaire. That's a plan. You can't just say I'm gonna be a billionaire. That's the plan. No, it has to be a plan. Number two, if you want to be somebody that's not a doctor, an engineer, a teacher, or anything that doesn't need, a degree or something, or that's not conventional, then I would personally say you don't need college, because in today's world, you can do so much, bro. You can do so much without a degree. Like 10, 20 years ago, this advice would be dumb. Like you can't really make money, but with the internet, there's so many ways to make money, bro. Like, it'd be foolish to just give it all up. And number three, if you have a passion that's not generally in college, then I would say you really don't need it. Now, with all of that being said, that's still a reason you shouldn't drop out of college, and that's if you have a family. Like, if you got a family, bro, going my route, you don't really know when it's gonna pop off or when you're gonna start making enough money to better support yourself, let alone a family. So I would say just get the degree and then, do what you gotta do. Because with a family, bro, they basically depend on you. Especially if you're a man, they depend on you. Like, if you got a girl that's gonna hold you down, so if she lets you drop out and you're gonna do what you gotta do and she's gonna hold you down, that's different. But if you got a family that's depending on you to like bring in money, then I don't know. So take that all in if you got to. So for all the contrarians, let's think about it like this. So let's say you spend 4 years in college, $300,000 for college loans and all of that. Let's just say normally 4 years, $300,000 in debt. Probably a lot more than that, and you're going for like a computer science degree. It might be a lot more than that, because I've seen people with $1 million loans. That's ridiculous. But let's just say 300,000. Would you rather do that or do the same amount of 4 years and spend? You don't have to spend $300,000, but let's say you spend $300,000 on your own personal business or whatever you want to do. Which one would you rather do? Now, you spend in the same amount of 4 years. People, for some reason, I don't know why people see it like that. If I say I spent 4 years on YouTube and nothing really happened, and then on the 5th year I finally made some type of money, people are like, that's a long time. You gotta think about it. I'm spending 4 years in college broke. That's why they call it broke college student. You be broke as hell in college. Then you get out, and sometimes it's hard to find a job, so it ain't really much happening. So you basically spending 5 to 6 years broke as hell. Why not do that, but do something towards something you actually enjoy doing? I don't understand it, bro. I basically don't. Your own personal business that you actually enjoy and you want to do with your personal brand or whatever, it's scalable. It can go as high as you want it to. If you get a computer science degree, you can get paid $80,000 to $100K, and you're stuck. You're capped. You're just no more. Why would you cap yourself when you can spend the same amount of time doing something you actually enjoy? Now, to me personally, even if I was making more with the college degree, let's say you was making $120,000 and you got a college degree, I would rather just make 60 to 70K with my own personal brand. Yes, it's a lot less money, but I actually enjoy what I'm doing. I would rather do that than go to college and do something I really don't enjoy, really didn't want to do. So that's how I think about it. And I've only been on YouTube for a year, and I'm already at almost 1,000 subscribers. So imagine what 3 more years are gonna give me. And you gotta remember, I started off with zero knowledge of YouTube. I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to make thumbnails. Give me 3 more years, it's gonna just exponentially increase. So like, think about it like that. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna make it in YouTube. Like, you guys, some of you guys don't see it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make it. Yes, guys, I dropped out of college because I really didn't see college going anywhere. I didn't see it really fulfilling me in the long run. I don't want to live with regrets. We only get one life to live, and I really believe that you should, live life to the fullest. So for me, doing YouTube, I actually enjoy. I love making YouTube videos. Like, it makes me happy. See, I'm smiling, bro. It makes me happy. Guys, subscribe. It means a lot to me when you do. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. I would be happy to answer any questions. If you're still kind of contemplating, like, should I drop out? Let me know, like, what you're thinking about, like, what's going on. There's a lot of factors. Like I said, if you got a girl or a wife or whatever that's making enough money to support you, so you don't have to, she don't have to depend on you, that's different. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and starting next month, I'm gonna have a lot of videos talking about school, because school obviously starts in like a week. See you guys next week with another video. Your life is not anything to play with. Think about what you're doing. Make sure you have a plan. Don't just make drastic changes, because they can really impact rest of your life. But hopefully some of you guys, or all of you guys, got a better perspective on what's going on, and you got a better picture on what you want to do. Hopefully, you know, the girl that Snapchatted me, hopefully you kind of know what you want to do now. But that's it. See you guys next week. I'm out, man. Peace.